Oh. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Welcome to Dude RV. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by. And of course, say it with me, you got here just in time. That's right, just in time because it's Friday. And it's time for another edition of Fridays of Finds. As you can see, we got some boxes sitting on the table right there. We're going to open some boxes and see some stuff. But I know all you background watchers are wanting to know, are you in the house yet? And the answer is yes. I actually haven't been able to complete a video in 3 weeks. Yeah, in about 3 weeks, because I've been just crazy busy moving stuff. Moving from the green box into the gray box. Moving into Valhalla. Now, we just had the patio surface reworked by the builder. They did such a great job. Got rid of all the little orange polka dots from the spray foam insulation, and then the graffiti, the gouges in the cement that the cleanup process resulted in. So anyway, Valhalla. We got an outdoor kitchen coming together. It's a work in progress. Yeah, the whole thing is a work in progress. But now I think we're over the hump. I got most of the stuff out of the green box. I say most of it. I got the important stuff. I got most of my tools in there. We got most of our clothes in there. I got a stack of boxes a foot high. Anyway, speaking of boxes, let's open some boxes. Comes to us from Lex Trailer Inc. We worked with some of their stuff in the past. What did they send us today? Looks like it's a 7-way trailer junction box. Oh, how about that? So, let's say you're rebuilding your 5th wheel motor home and you need a new cable. Or if you're just building a tiny house and you need to get power, so it's a trailer that plugs into your 7-way, and on the 7-way you actually have all the power you need, your light signals as well as a power, 12-volt power, so you can maintain your battery on your trailer. How do we get in it? I guess we have to take some screws out to take a look at it. Hold on. I'll produce one handy dandy screwdriver. Check it out. Comes with plugs. I guess that's what that is. Yeah, so that's knockout covers. You have your knockouts right here. So you have a pass through. You can pop that out and put that in. So you could even come out of both sides.
And you could do one there too. And you have clamps. So you can come in from the end, like so, and then put a clamp on it. So you can even come out of both sides.
We got it all put together. It's all wired up. And here, the big reveal. It's not wired up. I just dummied it up so you can see. But you would just go through and make your connections, and it is watertight. This is just what you need to get that trailer project on the road. Next! This one's heavy. Costanzo. I could have used this. Could have used this the last 2 weeks. These are heavy duty furniture moving dollies. So if you have like a really big commercial refrigerator or something, comes with a set of gloves. Let's see, will they fit? Oh, these actually will fit. They're kind of sticky. I don't know what the blocks are for. We got 4 of those. There's some bungee cords. Let's say you got a gun safe that you need to move. This would be the tool to move your big. It wouldn't have to necessarily be a, let's just say a big safe. You got a carry bag. Costanzo. So now I need to find something big, just to give you a demo of what it looks like. I don't know. I gotta think about this one. we are ready to roll. I like it. That's a cool thing to have. Yeah, you'll like it too, especially you got to move something big and heavy. They're awesome. Let's open another box. It's the next day, in case you couldn't tell by the shirt. This is something I've been needing. Been needing this since, at least since I started shooting videos here. Because I'm under the awning and it's so bright out there, it doesn't matter how much, doesn't seem to matter how much light I put out here. See, I got those lights back there. I've got these lights right here, and it's still dark. And so when they reached out to me about this next box, I said, yes. Let's take a look. This comes to us from Yunran. They have sent us what appears to be a selfie stick with a light and a remote. Let us examine it. And we have documentation. Okay, so we have LED light. I've been needing one of those. There's another one. So we have two lights.
The remote. So this is set up for cell camera. I wonder if it'll fit mine with the big case on it. Just barely. And more importantly, so you can have both. So if you have the cell phone, if you don't want that on there, since I don't use the cell phone for production, I think that'll be in my way. Okay. How does it go? Okay.
All right, now all we need is a GoPro camera on the mount. So let's do that. What do you say we open another box? I think we need to do another light. I seem to be the light guy. This is the Tupu Solar LED Edison Starburst Chandelier. It's for indoor and outdoor. Remote control, works up to 16 feet. Uses solar cells. Interesting. Let's check it out. This was sent to us by V Stardust. V Stardust. Documentation shows us how to operate it. It would seem there's some assembly required. Looks cool though. So let me put it together and we'll come back and take a look. That thing. I like the way that looks. Solar power, so we'll let this charge and we'll come back after dark and see what it looks like. All right. We'll be back after dark. The sun is set. So the remote is a simple on and off switch. So you have your solar charger, the remote, it's a simple on and off. Turn on, turn off. There is a photo cell, so this does not turn on until the sun goes down, until it gets dark. I'm a big fan of these retro bulbs. I like those. That's just funky. That's fun. Fun and funky. Yeah, if you're camping somewhere, you need one of these just to give you that ambiance. So the selfie stick is eye level to me. That's pretty good. I like that. Although it does seem to drift down just a little bit on that segment. Not sure. I can fix that somehow. But this is very handy. I like that. It really helps. All right. Moving right along. I think this is going to be my new studio setup for opening boxes. Works good. Gives me that flexibility. And I don't have that noise going in the background. All right. I like it. You will too. We're done with this edition of Friday's Finds. All of these items can be found on Amazon. And being the gracious host that I am, I shall provide you with purchase opportunities. In the card above, you'll find a link that will take you to the Friday's Finds 2025 shopping list on the Dude RV Gear Recommendations Amazon page. Your business is most appreciated. Now, if you don't want to mess with that shopping list and all of that other stuff, and you just want to go buy this selfie, in the description below, I'm going to give you that same link, as well as direct to product links. So just link you directly to the page of that item that you're interested in. Those links actually help me more than if you go to the Friday's Finds page, because they're metrics. It shows up on the vendor metrics. Anyway, I appreciate your business. If you enjoy this kind of content, I'm doing it every week. That's why it's called Friday's Finds. And now that we've got the house situation moving along, I'll be doing more of my regular content, getting out and exploring campgrounds soon. Getting there. We've been working hard to get there. Anyway, if you've not already, I'd be most honored if you'd consider clicking the subscribe button. For those of you who have been following along, thank you. That's why I get to do what I do, and I appreciate your support. And for our patrons, your generosity is most appreciated, and it really does help. Thank you. You guys rock! All right, y'all come back now, you hear?